Hey guys, Jan here in the Northview Model Shop with an update on the 57 flip nose Vette. You've seen the pictures that just preceded this little clip here. We got the white on the rust. That's not what the car looks like now. What that was a bit of a last-ditch effort to try to save a failing body job. Trim clad a primer, maybe a beautiful primer to use in the automotive world on a rusty old car. But when you're trying to build a plastic model car, it's not a good product for that. It's very oily. It doesn't dry very well. It takes fingerprints really bad because it's not drying. What ended up happening here was it got the white by I'm trying just a little quick shot of white Krylon to try to seal it, and it did seem to seal it up. Some 600 wet sand gave us that really cool kind of dirty old rusty car look, and if I didn't already have a very cool idea set, I was going to go with that, but I didn't want to. And what I wanted to set down to do was a olive drab with Air Force sponsoring ship, doing a grassroots style car. Right? I think it's pretty neat. Attempted to spray, and paint ran right off, would not stick, and I think it was a lot to do with my mix and the amount of chemicals that were laying on the car that just weren't allowing it to do anything. I'll get into the mixing of paint in the next video here to see what we can do from there. What the body is down to now is back to just about what it came out of the box. At first, got this junk on the bottom, but you'll never see it, so I'm kind of going back to that. Little tip that a friend of mine locally gave was easy off oven cleaner. Spray it, let it sit overnight, wash it, spray it, let it sit overnight, wash it. And it takes some time, but this was in the house and the wife doesn't like to use it because of the smell, so I had it outdoors using it on the car. If I ever melt the body, I got out of the project, and it didn't, unfortunately, so now I got to put that anyway, kind of fun there. But anyway, it seemed to work real well, so if anyone's looking for a new way to strip the vehicle, that's the way to go. So the body is back to square one. Do a little more body work to it, make it cleaned up. The chassis has not changed except for the great big old pipes that are now installed. They're a bit of a trick in themselves. The headers are very poorly designed. It's a two-piece header system. They don't fit well. They don't stay well. I had to super glue them in place because the normal glue, you'd be there forever holding them in place, and they kept slipping and sliding. It's poor. You look at a Revell NASCAR motor with a one-piece, much more complicated header, goes together so much smoother. So I'll give it that. The headers was one thing that just was a pain. But anyway, we're at that point there, so that's going to go there. As far as the update on the body job, once I get this all squared away and fix up the little spots of body, that now I'm back to square one. I can learn I've learned more things in videos in the last week that I wish I would have done before I painted this the first time, so now I can practice on those. From my hot rodding days, when I was younger, I still have some automotive primer. I thought I'd thrown out, but I still have it, so I'll give this a shot. It's worked on the spoon, so we'll give that, and then I will go with probably just a shot of gloss black and do this in a rattle can. I'll save airbrushing for the next project. So that's where we're at now. No real big progress, but yeah, guys, stay tuned for the next video. We're kind of doing a little shout out and cry for help, and see if we can get some mixing figured out. Anyway, guys, till next time, adios.